What's going on, fellow knife lovers? Welcome to Nice Knives. We're doing another video today on knives that you could pick up for $50 or less. I have a video out already on knives you could get for around $30. So I took my $40 knives up to my $50-ish knives and put them all together because I didn't have a whole lot of knives that were $40. I did include a couple in here that you can get for about $35. Probably should have put those in my $30 video, but I had them put away, so we're going to just add them here. We're going to start off with the Gerber Sumo. This one has G10 layered scales. It has stainless liners, reversible pocket clip, even though it's not a very deep carry. It has a pivot lock or axis style lock running on washers. It has a drop point satin or stonewashed finish 7CR13 MOV blade. Nice thumb hole for deployment. The action on this big boy is actually very good. You get a lot of knife for $35 on this one. Even though it's 7CR, I think what you get for 35 bucks, you can't go wrong. Plenty of knife handle to grab onto there. Big old blade. So decent knife for $35. Next up, we're going to pull out the Gerber Shark Belly. This is FRN scales. It's a lock back style mechanism. Tip down, right side carry only, unfortunately. This one is made in the US. It can be reversed flicked, but this is something you're going to have to work on and practice that because it is pretty tough. I was a little intimidated when I first got it, but you do get the hang of it pretty quick. Made in the USA, Portland, Oregon, 420 high carbon steel. It is a flat ground blade with a bead blasted finish. Actually, this is a hollow ground blade. Yep, my bad. Hollow ground blade. Got that bead blasted finish. This has the partial serration. And it is running directly on the FRN. This one here on Amazon goes for 40 bucks with the serration. The non-serrated version goes for 47. So I have a full video on this. If you're interested in more on that knife, watch that video and I'll go into the details on that. Next, we're looking at the Gerber Slim Sada. This one here has a micarta scale, stainless scale on this side, frame lock, right side carry only. It is tip up. Got a little micarta here for a backstop for the locking mechanism. Nice anodized back spacer and barrels in there. Running on ball bearings. And it has a flat ground stonewashed finish sheepfoot D2 blade. Very good action. Right now I think this is $40 on Amazon. But Blade HQ actually has this knife on sale for $25. So I do have a full video on the Gerber Slim Sada. So if you're interested in seeing that or more info, check that out. We're going to put the Ka-Bar Dozier up next. Zytel scales, lock back style as well. Blade is running directly on the Zytel. There's no washers or bearings. It has a thumb stud for deployment that is reversible. Has a hollow ground D2 drop point blade with a nice coating on that blade. I do not know what the coating is, but it is pretty well done. Reversible clip as well. It's not very deep carry, but this is a nice knife here. This one is $36 on Amazon. It's not a very fidgety knife. You can close it one-handed, but you have to keep your finger up here. It is pretty firm to open, so you have to flick your wrist out pretty good. I'm sure you could do it with just thumb only, but it would tear your thumb up if you kept doing it over and over, unless you get this super callus right here. But for 36 bucks, it's a fantastic knife, especially taking camping or fishing and stuff like that. So that's the Ka-Bar Dozier. This is the Kershaw Link. This is the older model. Flipper tab, spring assisted opening. This has the 420 high carbon steel blade. This one has the stonewashed finish, the black stonewash. Liner lock, reversible clip for tip up carry, right and left side. Got the FRN scales. I'm not sure if this is running on washers or bearings. I'm pretty sure it's just washers. Not a bad knife for the price. This one here is 50 bucks at Blade HQ for the 420 high carbon version. So not a bad knife, actually a very good one, especially for spring assisted. 50 bucks, Blade HQ. Next, we're going to take a look at the Chinese or the made in China version of the Kershaw Iridium. This has aluminum scales, reversible deep carry pocket clip, nice anodization on the scales as well as the back spacer. Got the lanyard hole, pivot style lock or axis style lock with the Omega spring, on ball bearings, has a flat ground spear point satin finished D2 blade, $50. So for 50 bucks, the Kershaw Iridium on Amazon is fantastic. Very good knife for 50 bucks. I quite like that knife. We're doing this Civivi Elementum. This is the OG. This is the original version with the liner lock. You got your G10 scales, stainless liners that have been skeletonized. I did put a Civivi clip on this one, so this is aftermarket, titanium. But it's got flipper tab, deployment only. Has a nice satin finish D2 hollow ground drop point blade running on ball bearings. Got the liner lock. Very nice knife for 50 bucks. I quite like this one as well. All these knives are actually very good knives, but I just want to get you the best value for your dollar when it comes closer to $50 knives. So the Civivi Elementum. Now, let's take a look at the SOG Terminus XR. This one has the JG10 scales, flipper tab, thumb studs. It's got the drop point or almost like a clip point saber grind on this D2 blade, Cryo D2, skeletonized, skeletonized stainless liners, running on ball bearings, nice reversible deep carry pocket clip. Got the XR style lock, just like the Access lock. Very nice action. This one will be $50. Where is it at? 50 bucks or $52.60 on Amazon. Very nice for the price. There's a couple things I don't like. The jimping is very aggressive. You could saw through a tree branch with that jimping, that's for sure. And it's pretty sharp on the flipper tab as well. So I have to do a full review on this, and I'm going to get into some of the cons. But other than that, you could take some sandpaper to it and soften it up if you like. But there's this one for $52.60 on Amazon. Now, we're going to take a look at the Swisstech Balkan. This one here, $50 at Walmart. It's got the G10 scales, nested skeletonized steel liners, reversible deep carry loop over pocket clip. It's got the Access style lock, has a flat ground satin finish D2 drop point blade on ball bearings. Very nice knife for 50 bucks. You can only get this at Walmart. If you order through Swisstech, it'll just send you right over to Walmart's website where you pick it up from there. They have three versions, the Black G10, the Ultim, as well as the Jade, a Jade G10 as well. So for 50 bucks, I think this is a fun, nice, lightweight knife. Here you can see you get a good grip on it. Even though it's 4 inches, you can get a good full grip. Fantastic knife from Swisstech for $50. Last, but definitely not least, we are taking a look at the Kizer Mini Roach. This knife used to be 70 bucks or 80 bucks. Right now it's $40 because it's been discontinued. Kizer's website has it $39.95. Fantastic deal. Nice G10 scales with that honeycomb pattern. Right side deep carry pocket clip, but it is right side only. It's not reversible. A flipper tab for deployment, thumb hole for deployment, and it has a stone-washed, finished, hollow ground, 154 cm steel blade, on-ball bearings, skeletonized stainless liners. Fantastic action on this knife here. Just shoots out of there. Very good detent, very good knife. So there you go, 40 bucks at Kizer's website. So let's start getting rid of some of the knives here that I think we should pass on for the value. I would probably get rid of the Gerber 7CR13 MOV steel. You do get a lot of knife, but this one is about 35 bucks. You get a lot of knife for 35 bucks. We'll set that aside. Made in the U.S., Gerber, Shark Belly. Very nice knife as well. All these knives are actually very, very nice. I really like all these knives, but I think, like I said, for your dollar, let's find you the best ones. So we'll set the Shark Belly aside. Next, I think we're going to set aside, we'll set aside the Gerber Slim Sada, even though you can get this for 25 bucks right now. It is a very nice knife, but we're gonna set that one aside. There we go. Let's see here. I think next we're gonna set aside the Ka-Bar Dozier. This was $36, but we'll set that puppy aside. What else are we setting aside here? I think we will set aside the Kershaw Link. Very nice knife, 420 high carbon steel. Just not a huge fan of high carbon steel, and personally, I do like some spring assisted knives, but I'm more of a manual knife kind of guy. Your opinion might vary on that. The Kershaw Iridium, we're gonna leave this out. That's gonna be in the top knives here, as well as the Elementum and the Terminus and the Balkan. We're gonna go ahead and put a value on these. First place between these knives here, definitely going to the Kizer. Had it not been for their discounted price, this wouldn't even be in this video, but because it has been discontinued for 40 bucks, hands down, number one. This also was number one in my $30 video because this was the bonus knife for 40 when those were 30. So for under 50 bucks, this Kizer 154 CM steel, hands down going to be the winner. Number two, second place in my opinion on these knives. I'm probably going to lean towards fit and finish, and I think we're going with the Civivi Elementum. I think this is a great knife for 50 bucks. Even though you only have one means of deployment, that satin finish on that hollow ground D2 blade just looks great. The action, fantastic. Very nice everyday carry knife. Very comfortable in the hand. Ergonomics, the jimping is done well. That the satin finish looks fantastic with that hollow grind. Classic knife. Classic for a reason, so fantastic. Second place, the Civivi Elementum. Now, third place out of these knives here, I am going to definitely give it to the Kershaw Iridium. The ball bearings, that D2 spear point blade, fantastic for $50. Got the aluminum, the nested steel liners, ball bearings, nice anodization, reversible deep carry pocket clip. This is hands down third place. Now for fourth place, I think we're going to go ahead and have to give it to the Terminus, even though the Terminus has the very sharp jimping here. If you run your thumb across it, it'll tear your skin up. So a little bit of modification, you can get this Terminus XR to be a real winner. I haven't done that to it yet because I want to keep it in its stock form until I do the full review. But with the skeletonized steel liners, the D2 steel, with the saber grind, the G10, with the XR style lock, I think it's a great knife for 50 bucks. So there we go, fourth place. Fifth place, the Swisstech Balkan. Very nice, lightweight knife. Nice how they nested the steel liners. They have been skeletonized very well. Ball bearings, G10. Very nice satin finish D2 flat ground blade. Very good action. The springs on this have some very good tension. They're very strong. They're not flimsy. They're very good springs. So fifth place, the Swisstech Balkan, 50 bucks at Walmart. So now time for the bonus blade. The bonus blade, the SOG Altair XR. Now this knife, you might be saying this knife is 130 bucks. But right now this color variant with the purple, the dusk purple, is $99 on SOG's website, and it's a buy one get one free. So technically it's 50 bucks, which you get two of the knives. So they're 50 bucks a piece with the buy one get one free deal. This one here is fantastic. Ball bearings, skeletonized nested liners, deep, very deep loop over reversible pocket clip, XR style lock, 154 cm flat ground blade. It's got a bead blasted finish, Cryo 154 CM. So yeah, it's $100, but very great action on this knife. I did a full video on this blade. If you guys are curious about the Altair XR, check out my full review on this knife and you'll see why I like it so much. Very, very good knife. So that's the bonus knife. So I hope this video helps you out. Hands down, Kizer for the win. First place, Civivi Elementum second, Kershaw Iridium third, fourth, the SOG, fifth, the Balkan bonus knife. I hope this video helps you out. And this is all just my opinions on these knives. They're all very good knives. You have any questions on these knives, leave that in the comments and I'll be happy to answer your questions. We're going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.